Hello, everyone. Thank you guys for watching the Boss Babe Blog podcast. I'm your host, KeTohn, and the CEO of BossBabeBlog.com. So today we are talking about another entrepreneurship habit for you to pick up on your road to success. So the habit that you want to pick up is either learning to be a good listener or hiring someone to listen for you. If you do not have the funds to hire them, then you want to listen to this first part of this message, and you want to listen well. A lot of entrepreneurships hire professionals. I've been hired by a lot of professionals, amazing professionals, but their listening skills are not great. They're not great. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's an opportunity that we need to work on. Everybody's listening skills are not great. A lot of people, in fact, on this earth don't have great listening skills, and they don't understand what active listening is. And just like anything else in your life, when you actively do it, you're actively engaged in it, your performance is a lot better. So you have to actively listen. I need to take notes. I need to ask questions. I need to repeat what this person is saying to me, reiterate to make sure that I'm understanding. Because in entrepreneurship, when you learn what can help you with making money, or you learn insight or tips from professionals and you don't utilize the information, you don't listen, there's no point in spending money on getting the information. There's no point on hiring a professional to do something for you or to consult for you if you're not going to listen. There's no purpose. So you're wasting your money and you're wasting your time. And I can't stress that enough because we're here to make money. You have to be an active listener. Now, one thing to keep in mind, who you listen to, now you got to really think on that. It needs to be somebody credible. It needs to be somebody who knows what they're talking about. It needs to be somebody who has experience on what they're talking about. It needs to be somebody who's worked with other people who have had experience on what they're talking about. You need to find those credible sources that have earned that right for you to listen to them, right? But once you find them and you trust them and you spend your money to hire them, you have to listen. You got to listen. I've met so many amazing entrepreneurs that have so much going for them and will continue to have so much going for them if they keep working. But by not listening, they slow their business down a lot. And it only gets slower the more that you don't listen. People have to keep repeating things to you. People have to keep telling you things. And if you're someone who forgets stuff, get you a sticky note and stick it on your forehead. Or I don't know, stick it all around your house. I don't know what you got to do, but work on that. Get you some ginkgo biloba. Start focusing on your memory. Ginkgo biloba is a supplement or vitamin you can take that's going to help you with your memory. Talk to your doctor first, but get you some ginkgo biloba. Set some alarm clocks. Practice listening to music. Practice dance, because dance and learning dance routines, there were some studies that people were talking about on social media about how dancing can help improve your memory over your years of aging. So whatever it is you got to do, figure it out, what works for you, and make it happen. Okay? Because people telling you the same thing over and over again, that ain't gonna happen. It's just not. And on top of that, there's no point in paying someone if you're not going to listen. So I'll give you guys an example. I'm hired for a lot of different projects. And I've had times where people have said, I need you to do this. I need you to elevate this. This is what I want you to do. Focus on the presentation. Focus on that. Okay, got it. I need you to teach me how to elevate. I need you to show me what I need to change. Okay, got it. I'm working on it. I'm showing them. I'm telling them what they need to do, and they don't do it. Sometimes it's because they forgot, and they're just going in a circle, going in that crazy cycle instead of let me pause and just look at the notes. And sometimes because I guess they think I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, but what you've been doing is not working. So you got to actually actively listen. Take that information. I've had times when people have told me insight that sometimes I didn't ask for it. Most times I didn't ask for it. But I still listened. I still listen to what they're saying. And I'm like, okay, that's interesting. Let me go back and see how that works. But you got to be an active listener. I've hired people to do certain things. When you hire someone to do something, they are the professional in that. Go ahead and listen to what they're telling you, because clearly they're an expert in what they're doing. Pick up that skill of listening. Not only is it going to help you on the business aspect of it, but it's going to help you with the customer aspect. Because if you listen to your customers better, you'll be able to understand what makes them tick. I can tell you now what makes each and every one of my customers tick. What they like, what they love, what they don't like, what they're interested in, their favorite hobbies, all of that, because I listen. So I know what colors, their favorite colors, what TV shows they like to watch, what they like to do on their off days, what they like to do when they're stressed out, what things they're working on, what they're trying to grow in. These are things that I learned about my clients. I know them from head to toe, okay? And that's because I listen. So when I create these services, these projects, these products, these opportunities, I'm creating them with my clients in mind. And that's why they keep coming back, because it's not just about, oh, I'm going to create a product or service. I listened. I paid attention. I listened to what my clients say. I listened to what my partners say. I observed. And a lot of times people don't do that in entrepreneurship. You got to listen. There's some opportunities that will be placed in front of you. I've given people opportunities before in person, and they're not listening. So after I give them the opportunity, they then go proceed to do something that shows they weren't listening when I gave it to them the first time. Not listening will really hurt your business. So make sure that you are a good listener, an active listener, or hire someone. Accept that you're not a good listener. If you're not willing to work on it, hire someone who is a good listener, because they're going to help you with moving your business forward, and you're going to take your business backwards if you're not able to listen as an entrepreneur. That's just the truth. Do you know what an entrepreneur's goal is to be, or what they're about, what they do? You have an entrepreneur and you have a business owner. Okay? Some people are both. Some people are one. That's okay. But an entrepreneur, they're here to create solutions. They're here to invent. They're here to create. Okay? Explore what their audience needs. You can't be an entrepreneur without listening, without understanding what makes other people tick. So if you're not a good listener, you've got to pick up on this habit of listening better. Thank you guys so much for listening to the Boss Babe Blog podcast. I'll see you at our next episode, where we're going to talk about another habit that you can pick up on your road to elevation as an entrepreneur. Bye-bye.